Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started. We'll have everybody introduce themselves on here. We have myself, Renee, and I'm going to be teaching the class today. And then go ahead, next person.
My name's
Okay,
Desiree
me.
Hara. Sorry.
It's okay, go ahead.
Desiree Hara. I've been using this for quite a few years now. Thank you for teaching the class.
Awesome.
All right, my name is Haley Zuniga.
All right, and Haley is a new member with Young Living. So we're going to go ahead and get started. One of the things I like to do before we start our educational classes is I like to do a breathing technique exercise, so where we're just relaxed and we can enjoy the whole session. So pick your favorite essential oil, and we're going to put a couple drops in the palm of our hands and inhale and exhale 3 times. All right, let's see. Today I have so many choices to choose from. Today I'm going to use, I think, we'll do Valor today. Valor. We're going to put a couple drops in the palm of our hands, rub it together, and inhale and exhale 3 times. All right, and everybody can, if you want to share like how that made you feel one at a time, we can start with you, Desiree.
I apologize. I did not participate this time because I'm trying to multitask.
Oh, you're fine. All right, so Haley, how did that make you feel?
Honestly, I feel a little sleepy because I just grabbed Lavender because that's actually like one of the kind I like
Mm-hmm.
a lot more than anything I know, since you know that I've just barely started on this stuff. So
Yeah, that's awesome. I used Valor, and mine was very relaxing. I always like to feel that these essential oils kind of help just giving those uplifting feelings and feeling just kind of like a weight lifted off of you when you do the breathing exercise. So that's pretty awesome. So that's kind of how I felt. So yeah, let me just make sure no one else has joined. All right, so today our topic is going to be about head discomfort. And this is like a big one for me because it took me a long time. I used to suffer from a lot of head discomfort. And as we all know, we've all had it at some point in our life. So we're going to learn the ways to support head discomfort naturally today. A lot of times we automatically run to our cabinet with all our stuff that we use for those kinds of things. So I don't want to use like the actual term or anything, but we run to that cabinet because that's what we were kind of taught to do, and we don't realize all the side effects. Before I continue on, I want to give my disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to prescribe or treat for anything. I'm just a concerned consumer, just like you guys are, trying to make healthier decisions for myself and my family. So if you guys have any questions about anything we talk about, make sure you read all product labels, talk to your doctor if you have any kind of medical concerns about anything, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to educate today on natural ways that our family uses products. All right, so let's first talk about over-the-counter and what those medication side effects can be that we're normally taking for head discomfort. Over-the-counter medications could create all these side effects like ulcers, thinning of the blood, affect the kidneys, and much more. We might know someone in our lifetime that's had some kind of issue from a side effect from a medication. So using too much of them could pose harm to us. This is something we don't think about. We think that, oh, this was given to us by our doctor, so we should just automatically, take it because it's the right thing to do. So that's why I'm here to be an advocate for others and to help educate so they can make their own choices. So today we're going to share these natural ways of supporting our head. During this educational segment, I would love to hear your testimonials of things that you've tried and what has worked for you. So if you've used any kind of natural remedy, whether it's an essential oil or some kind of natural product, I'd love to hear from you guys what you guys have tried. All right, so let's begin supporting our head. So let's talk about this. We're going to cover 7 oils: lavender, peppermint, rosemary, frankincense, copaiba, lemon, ingrain oils, and we will cover all head discomfort levels. So I would love, like I said before, to hear your testimonial. So as we're talking about each one, I'd love to hear how you might have used this essential oil, if you have, or something similar to it. And how did it affect you? Because I know everybody's different. So let's start with lavender. Is lavender essential oil good for head discomfort? Well, I know that lavender essential oil is commonly used for stress relief and relaxation. So there's also strong evidence that lavender can help support head discomfort. Breathing in the scent from lavender essential oil can help acute management of head support discomfort. One study found that people reported a significant reduction in discomfort, but a couple of drops in your diffuser, or you can add a drop of lavender vitality from Young Living in a veggie capsule. When we're talking about, let me cover that too, when we're talking about ingesting any oils, we're talking about the vitality line of Young Living essential oils only. And there's reasoning behind that. We know where our products are being sourced from. They own their own farms. We don't know what's in all the other outside products. So you can also I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. So that's how lavender can help. Has anyone used lavender essential oil? Hi, Sally. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Good. How are you?
Good. So we have Desiree on here, Sally, and we have Haley on here as well.
Okay. Hi, Desiree and Haley.
Hi.
All right. So anyone use lavender for head discomfort? Desiree says hi. She typed it in. She's on mute.
Hi, Sally. But we've used it especially for support for seasonal support, if you can get head discomfort during that time of the year, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's worked out really well to help support our systems that need the extra support. So lavender kind of helps calm those systems down.
Awesome. Yeah, and that's what people don't realize too, is lavender is a very good seasonal support, if you guys know what I mean. So when you start to, during a certain time of year, like spring, it's very good for those types of support when you start to notice things coming on like that. So, and there's also, we'll share it maybe at the end, well, I wouldn't say it, I'm not gonna say remedy, a supporting factor of a recipe for you guys that you might want to try if you haven't already. All right, so the next oil we're going to talk about that can help with head discomfort is peppermint oil. So this could help support your head discomfort. Peppermint oil is one of the most commonly used essential oils to support head discomfort attacks. It contains menthol, which can help relax muscles and ease pain. I mean discomfort, not pain. Disregard that word. Discomfort. So if you've ever had that head discomfort and you're feeling like you're like just tense in the muscles, I mean, how many of you guys have had that before, where you felt that? Maybe you're in your office working, maybe you're just having a stressful day. Yeah. So this peppermint oil can actually help relieve that. This oil also acts as a driver oil. So if you're using, say, lavender topically and you wanted to help it go in deeper, you can use this peppermint over top of that oil just to help drive it in deeper. One of the things I wanted to talk about too is how, like, especially since we're on peppermint, is a way that I've been taught that you can use these if you didn't want to ingest the Vitality line. I know some people can be a little nervous about that. And you want like support faster. On the base of your head here where the little indentation is right here, you can you guys see where I'm pointing? Like in the back right here, in that little indentation where your neck is? In the base of your brainstem there, you can actually apply the oil in there topically, and that is believed to support faster. So you can dilute the peppermint oil with another carrier oil. Some people are sensitive. It might tingle a little bit. Make sure you don't put water on that. That will intensify the effect of the tingling. So just apply that carrier oil like coconut oil to the temples or to the base of the back of your head. And I promise you, this oil is amazing, especially here in Arizona. We all that are on here right now are from Arizona, so it can actually act as an air conditioner too and kind of cool you off. All right, so here is an oil. We're gonna, oh, actually, let me get some testimonials on some peppermint. Any testimonials with peppermint and head discomfort from you guys?
I'll go again.
Sure,
It is my favorite one to
want to give you guys a
to put on.
Go ahead.
It's my favorite one to put on my forehead and temples when I do have some issues going on up there. But one of my favorite ways to do it is put a drop of the Vitality peppermint on my thumb and holding that to the roof of my mouth. Not only does it apply it, kind of open up your sinuses, but sometimes that's where my head discomfort is coming from. And so I'll put a drop of that to the roof of my mouth and hold on to it. Looks like I'm sucking my thumb, but it works.
That's awesome. It is funny that you mentioned that with the roof of your mouth with the peppermint, because somebody once told me that too with oils. That's what they do, or either under the tongue as well. But I know for like the head discomfort, just what you said, Desiree, someone else had mentioned that to me as well with the roof of the mouth. I like to swoosh the peppermint sometimes in water, like put a couple drops in some water and then like swish in my mouth like mouthwash. And then it kind of opens everything up too and helps support that as well. So that's another way too, but that's awesome. Anybody else with the peppermint? No? Okay, we'll go ahead and move on to rosemary oil. So rosemary oil has a powerful anti-inflammatory and analgesic relieving support properties. It's been used in folk medicine for hundreds of years for stress reduction, discomfort relief, and improved circulation, which can all help head discomfort. A 2013 study, Trusted Source, even found that rosemary oil used helped with withdrawal symptoms. It also helped reduce insomnia and relax muscles, which can help with headache discomfort. So this is like last week we were supposed to do this class, and last week I actually had a lot of head discomfort. I had a lot of stress going on, and rosemary, I accidentally thought it was peppermint. You guys know my vision is like horrible. And I pulled it out and I poured some on my hand and I started rubbing it on the back of my neck. And I was like, this doesn't smell like peppermint. But it was a helping factor in supporting my head discomfort. And I didn't even know at the time that rosemary was a good one for that. And that's why that one was added to this, because as you guys remember, when we talked about the essential oils last class we had about what we would talk about under this topic, that was not one of them that was under there. So now I know, and now I can share this with other people. So to use rosemary oil, you can massage the affected area with a few drops of rosemary oil mixed with a carrier oil like coconut oil. It's also thought that the scent of rosemary oil, like breathing in the scent from your skin or in a hot bath, can provide support relief as well. So has anyone else experienced rosemary oil for head discomfort, or maybe something else that is unrelated to head discomfort? No, nobody?
Oh, I know who's actually suffered from migraine. So wouldn't rosemary help support the migraine?
It would help the head discomfort. Yes, it would help to support any kind of head discomfort. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, anybody
Keep
else?
that in mind.
Awesome. Thank you, Haley, for sharing and asking that question. All questions are welcome too. So if you have any questions. Okay, so if nobody else has anything on rosemary, we're going to move on to the next oil, which is lemon oil. Lemon can be used to uplift the spirit, but can also induce a sense of calm, which may be helpful to someone who has a tension, head discomfort, but still needs to be alert. You can add lemon vitality to a veggie capsule or in a glass of ice water. And here's the thing, who would have thought of lemon oil? But there was a class that we did, and I'm going to let Sally chime in and talk about that class if you don't mind.
Yes, we had a class. It was one of our last in-person classes, and the person there said that they use lemon on the back of their neck. And so it just so happens that my daughter has the severe head discomfort, and I told her to try it, and she actually got some relief from it,
It's
which
awesome.
surprised me.
Right? Me too. I was like, I never would have thought of lemon.
No.
Does anyone else have any stories about lemon? No? If anyone ever knows someone that needs their spirits uplifted, sometimes you might find yourself in a fog or a funk. Lemon oil is really great for that as well. But we'll go ahead and move on to frankincense since there's no other ones. And remember, when we talk about ingesting these vitality oils, we're only talking about young living. All right, so we're going to go ahead and move on to frankincense oil, and this is my favorite, and I'll share some testimonials with this one for you guys. This one is awesome. So let's be real. We know frankincense is the real deal. That is a fact. Did you know frankincense has anti-inflammatory properties as well that can help support your head discomfort? The first time I ever used frankincense essential oil was not for head discomfort. It was for more like stress support. That's like hyper feeling that you get. And I never forget the way that stuff made me feel. And then I learned later that with all the anti-inflammatory properties, that this would be probably a good one for head discomfort. So this one can actually help you relax. I love to take frankincense vitality internally in a veggie capsule. And when I use the veggie capsule, I just literally pour the frankincense in there. And there's going to be another oil next that we're going to talk about that I add to that. And last week, that is exactly what I did when I had the head discomfort. I put about 3 drops of frankincense and about 3 drops of the copahiba in a veggie capsule, and I literally took it. It was amazing, you guys. Like within maybe 20 to 30 minutes, I felt that support kicking in, and it was awesome. And to know that I didn't have to go run to my medicine cabinet to grab something and I could support it naturally was awesome for me too. So just remember that the next time you're feeling that discomfort, that if it's one of those on the level of I can't get rid of it, because my head discomfort was all the way into my shoulders, the back of my neck, the front of my head. It was everywhere. It was really odd for me because I haven't had one like that in a long time. So this stuff actually really, really, really helps. So next time, pull that out of your cabinet instead of getting something stronger from your medicine cabinet. Any testimonials on the frankincense? Has anyone else used that before for that? No?
I have.
You have?
In fact, that with the Copaiba,
Yes.
I woke up one Sunday where like my whole left side of my face hurt.
Yeah.
It was very uncomfortable.
Mm.
And so I put a veggie capsule together, frankincense and copaiba, took that and started to work on breakfast. By the time I was done with breakfast, I was fine.
Wow. I love it.
It worked. Yeah.
It kicks in a lot quicker. Sometimes we need something stronger for the head discomfort. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody else have used it before? No?
A lot of our head discomfort comes from seasonal stuff. So we use that in conjunction with some of these oils that we use for seasonal support. So that being one of them. So, and then it also, yes.
Nice. That's awesome. All right, so with that being said, frankincense, as we all know, you just heard some testimonials on that. The copaiba that we're talking about for the discomfort. So what kind of support can copaiba oil have for head discomfort? Same thing. Many essential oils acts as a natural discomfort reliever. However, as mentioned, copaiba stands out from all of them due to its potent compound. And I'm going to mess this word up. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that right now. I'm going to mess this word up so bad. But beta carotene. And I might have messed that up, but I can spell it for you if you want to know, so you can look it up. It's CARYLLENE. This has a unique anti-inflammatory, discomfort relieving, and analgesic properties. Probably messed that word up too, but that's okay. We're not perfect. So these make the oils ideal for managing the following kinds of discomfort, which is discomfort due to injury or infection, muscular cramps discomfort, arthritis discomfort, gout discomfort, back and joint discomfort, and fibromyalgia discomfort. So whether you're having discomfort from body tension or in need of support with conditions such as these conditions that we just talked about, copaiba oil can help relieve the discomfort systems and promote wellness. You can ingest the oil, apply it topically, or use it for aromatherapy. How many of you guys have used the copaiba? Other than Sally, you already told us that you did, but did you guys know that it could actually help with those other things as well? Yeah? See, I didn't even know until I did some research online. I found it. It's awesome. That's why I say educate, educate, educate. Does anyone have anything to say on that one? Nope. Nope. Okay. So moving on to our last one, Ingrain Essential Oil is the next one. Who's used Ingrain before? Yep. And I actually have that one right here too. So this is a topical one. So Ingrain Essential Oil is a fantastic blend that will help with stress, particularly in the head and neck areas when applied topically. Wonderful when working on the computer, as we all know. Computer work can definitely cause that tension, and you're gonna need that support. So that's like a blended one that is actually good. So you can place 2 drops in the palm of the hands or cup over your nose and breathe it in like we did that breathing exercise to help with that. You can also apply it on the temples, the forehead, and backs of your neck as well, like we just talked about. So do we have any questions on the Ingrain? No? Okay. So now let's talk about the different levels of head discomfort. Some of us have it more severe than others. And I know, ironically, I had that very, very bad headache head discomfort last weekend or last week. I took 3 drops of frankincense, my 3 drops of copahiba, like I told you, and felt the support within 20 to 30 minutes. But what if yours is a light discomfort? If it were me, I would just start off rubbing peppermint on my temples and back of the neck. Everyone is different, and that's why we try the different ways that would work for us, right? So we talk about this in some of our classes too, is like one oil might not work for you like it might work for someone else. Our bodies are made up of different chemistries, so you have to find what works for you. So we're not saying that this is a cure by any means, and we're not saying that this can automatically help you. What we're saying is definitely educate yourself on this. So with that being said, I encourage all of you guys, when we end this class today, is to actually go and educate yourself more on head discomfort or something else maybe to support yourself naturally. These oils that we talked about today have so many health benefits. So the next time you have your head discomfort, choose one of these amazing oils to help support you. And also, if you want to purchase any of these oils, make sure you get with the person that invited you here today so they can help you with that. So if you've never used essential oils or you're not like a part of it and you want more information, make sure you get with that person that invited you here. And I'm just going to do this real quick. I'm going to, hang on just one second. I'm going to say thank you guys for all joining the class, and we're going to do Q&A after I stop recording.